Welcome back to Stock Up. This is your boy Larry Jones, and I just want to talk about this company called Tortoise Acquisition. Excuse me, Tortoise Acquisition, and the ticker symbol is SHLL. All right. What Tortoise Acquisition is, it is a SPAC, SPAC. I want you to look on I'll try to drop a link below and explain what a SPAC is. I don't want to take up the time on this video. And what it is this company is about to merge with a financial end, right? So you have a company merging with an investment, right? They have endless cash, they have product, they meet, and then they form a new IPO, right? It's a good way, it's a new way to do an IPO. And an IPO is when a company becomes public, right? So this video is for those of you that kind of know about trading, but I've been asked a lot about SHLL or Tortoise Acquisition. And what is my thesis on this company? And what I think on this company is it's a great business model, but there's something that's happening daily that not a lot of people are paying attention to. And for those of you that have it, I'll say it right at the beginning, hold it, right? I'm going to say hold it. And if you're trying to get in now, I do think you can make some money, but I will be cautious and not go in too heavy. And I would dollar cost down or average cost down is what I would do. Right? I'm going to make another video about that. All right. Average cost down. We're going to make a whole nother video about that. But this company, what they do is they make, I'm not going to show you, go deep into the company. There's a quadrillion videos on that on YouTube. Just type in SHLL and you'll see a million videos. So you'll see what they do. But I'm going to explain it in like 2 minutes very briefly. What it is it's a trucking company that makes a fully electric truck, right? It's in the EV space, electric vehicles. It makes a fully electric truck. Now, as some of you know, most of the world is going to they are minimizing the footprint over a period of years, right? And they want vehicles to be zero emissions over a period of time, right? So every year they have to lessen their usage and they have to lessen their footprint and they have to lessen their emissions, right? And so that's what it's all about. So they want it down to zero with a fully electric vehicle that's obtainable. So they have a fully electric truck, right? With zero emissions, all right? Or soon to be zero emissions. And that's great. If you got that kind of money, it costs a lot of money, right? So, but what I really like about this company is they have a product that you can fit it onto an existing truck, right? And it generates electric and feeds back to the truck. So it makes the truck an electric truck on an existing fleet. So, hey, if you got, if you got 30 trucks or 40 trucks, you got millions of dollars of investment. So you can't afford to just get rid of that. So if you can electrofit something right onto your unit and make it electric, then that's a great thing. I think that this company will be around for a long time. I actually think that they are the Tesla of the trucking industry right now. There's competition coming. So overall, you can look at their books and spreadsheet. What else? You can look at their POs, PE ratio, and you'll see that they're not financially profitable yet because they're spending money on this technology and making on products, right? Making trucks and manufacturing products. But when this acquisition happens, which we think is around the third week of September, the end of third quarter. So whenever that is, they haven't given an exact date, but they will before it happens. And so I think that there's time to make money. But let me get into what I've been noticing over the last few days. I'm going to put these on because I need them. Right. So now you're going to see something that happens every morning. I've noticed it for the last 2 mornings, all right? The morning of the 25th and the morning of the 26th. So if you look here on this chart, there it dips down in the morning, right? So Monday morning, it closed at $40, right? On the 25th, it closed, on the 24th, it closed at $40, right? It had ran up $10 and everybody was ecstatic, right? But you got to think about what the new Robinhood guys are doing. Remember, they really are young and they're new to investing, so they really run on hype, right? A lot of them do. And so if Robinhood says it's a buy, they're going to buy it, and a lot of these guys and girls are just kids, really, college kids. They're making money. I'm proud of them, but what they do is they cause the stock price to run up and then it causes it to run down. It goes up, they do their profit taking, and it goes back down. And smart investors, buy on the dip, right? When you dip, I dip, we dip. But anyway, so here we are on the 25th at 10 a.m., right? It dips down. So remember, it closed at $40 on the 24th. So yesterday morning, which was Tuesday morning, it goes down to $36.94, right? $36.94. So it drops down in the morning at opening bell, but look at what happens. It runs up to $42.22 by 10:30. And I was like, that was different. Look at the change that it did, right? And I'm like, that's enough to make a nice piece of change and pop it along. So what I did right here, after it was at 40, I was thinking about all the Robinhood investors. It had just ran up $10, and I'm not bashing Robinhood. I'm thinking they're going to do profit sharing first thing in the morning just to show as COVID is here. And lo and behold, profit taking, right? So you see a sell-off. And so here it sells off and it goes from 40 to 36. And I'm like, wow, this is still a great company. The SPAC is still happening. It's still going to run up. Let me cost average down. Let me double down. So that's what I did. I doubled down and I doubled my positions right here. That means that I bought twice as much, as many shares as I initially had. And that is a risk, yes. But look at what happened. By 10:30, it paid off. It was $41.69. And you says, yeah, but it was volatile after that. That's a trend setting up. It's just a trend setting up, right? So what happens is, let's go here to the 26th, right? So the 25th, it's up to 40 again. And then opening bell, So here we are, the 26th. So it's the 25th, 26th. It goes up. And then what happens? It comes back down to 39. Then I grabbed it again. Let me go to a 1-day chart. It's going to show it better. Here we go. So here we go. It opened up at 38 and then it drops down to $39, right? Then it runs up. And that's on the 26th at 9:45. If you're in Chicago, that's 8:45. And it just runs up. It runs up like 5% first thing in the morning. So what happens is the night before, whatever it closes at in the morning, it does a dip. There's a sell-off and it's done that for the last couple of days. So I bought on a dip twice. I cost average down. And so tomorrow will be Thursday the 27th. And I'm going to watch it in the morning and see if I can make some more money. So yeah, it went down by the end of the day and it ended up at 38.45, right? I don't know. No one knows exactly where the stock is going to end up, but I think this stock by the third week of September could be in the $50 range. It has the potential. It has the potential to be in the $60 range. We don't know. But I think bearishly, I think it'll be in the $50 range. Bullishly, I think it'll be in the $60 range. I really do, because it is setting up a trend that's higher and higher, because we got so much time between now, and they keep coming out with good news, right? And so I think that this stock, if you have it, I would hold. And if you don't hold, you could sell half your shares and do some profit taking when it runs up again past 40 or hit 45. And then you can, hold the other half. Me personally, I can't tell you what to do with yours, but me personally, I'm holding every one. But here's something else I want you guys to look at, that a lot of people are just crazy about the stock, but I am actually more bullish on the warrants, right? So the warrants, if we go here, the warrants is SHLL. The warrants is not reacting at the same percentage as the stock. It's actually behind. And here's my theory on the warrants. On Robinhood, you can't buy the warrants, right? The warrants you can't buy on Robinhood. And so it is tracking where the stock is. So the warrants and the stock normally are in kind of a lockstep, like just a little bit off. But right now the warrants are trailing the stock. And you go, why? Because a lot of people can't buy the warrants. And what I think is going to happen is that the warrants are eventually going to catch up. So the warrants, as of today, closed at 1539. And so I will tell you that my positions with SHLL, SHLL, I have 50% less stock. I'm sorry, 50% less money in my warrants, but my profit margins are the same. So what I'm saying to you is I'm making more money off of the warrants than I am the stock itself, right? And you have to look at where you buy the warrants. So if I was just getting in and I wanted to make some of this pop leading up till the acquisition actually takes place, I would buy, me personally, Larry, I would buy at least half of the warrants than I would the stock itself. As a matter of fact, if it runs up more than $45 tomorrow, I would personally be buying more warrants than I did stock. Now, you want to know what warrants are? That's another video, right? But take a look at how the warrants are tracking and trailing behind the stock, because I believe there's way more money to be made actually in the warrants than it is the stock itself. That's my thesis on SHLL or Tortoise acquisition. Check it out, do your own research, and make your own moves. But that's what I feel about it. Hope you've enjoyed this short video. Hopefully it was short enough. But watch this stock in the morning, Thursday morning on the 26th. Watch it every morning for the rest of this week. And if you see a pattern or you see something that I don't see, leave me a comment. And as always in leaving, please do these 3 things for me. Click the like button, click the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell if you're not already subscribed to this page. All right, we'll see you on the next one.